But I wanted to be an actress, and I thought this was just a side thing. But when I actually got the chance to study drama...
Emmylou Harris, born on April 2nd, 1947, in Birmingham, Alabama, has spent more than 5 decades shaping the sound of American music. Raised in a military family that moved often, she found stability in songs those early years led her to the folk revival of the 1960s, where she performed in the coffee houses of Greenwich Village, inspired by storytellers like Joan Baez and Bob Dylan. She left college to chase the only dream that truly called to her. Money was scarce and gigs were small, but Harris persisted, releasing her debut album Gliding Bird in 1969, an early glimpse of the artistry she would later refine into something extraordinary. A turning point with Gram Parsons. Everything changed when Harris met Gram Parsons in the early 1970s. Their partnership produced some of the most influential country rock recordings of the era, including G.P. and Grievous Angel Harris's soaring harmonies, gave Parsons's music an emotional clarity that helped define an entire genre. Parsons, in turn, expanded her understanding of country music's roots, its heartbreak, its simplicity, its truth. His unexpected death in 1973 devastated her, but it also fueled her determination to honor his memory. She often called him her musical soulmate, and the influence of their brief but powerful collaboration echoed throughout her career, an artist who thrived through connection. After losing Parsons, Harris stepped fully into her own voice. She released Pieces of the Sky in 1975, and the world began to understand just how special she was. Over the next decade, she delivered a run of acclaimed albums: Elite Hotel, Luxury Liner, Quarter Moon in a 10-Cent Town, each one blending respect for tradition with fearless creativity. Harris became a natural collaborator, forming deep musical friendships with Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, Willie Nelson, Neil Young, and many others. She never chased trends. Instead, she became a bridge between genres, generations, and musical philosophies, earning respect for her integrity as much as her artistry. A quiet, grounded personal life. Behind the acclaim, Harris lived a life marked by love, family, and introspection. She married 3 times and raised 2 daughters, Hallie and Megan, often balancing motherhood with the demands of touring. Harris has spoken candidly about her relationships, calling herself a pretty good ex-wife, with a sense of humor and humility that reflects her grounded nature. Her compassion extended well beyond her inner circle. She became known for her humanitarian work, particularly her commitment to animal rescue, a cause she treats with deep personal devotion. Remembering John Denver. Among the many friendships in her life, one that fans have long wondered about is her bond with John Denver. Their connection was built on shared values: simplicity, sincerity, and a love for the natural world. Harris recently reflected on their time together, describing Denver as genuine and without pretense. Their voices blended effortlessly, and his death in 1997 left a void. She still feels John had so much more to give, she said, admitting that his absence remains a quiet ache. A legacy defined by authenticity. Looking back, Harris sees Denver as someone who encouraged her to stay true to herself. His environmental advocacy and gentle spirit remain touchstones in her memory. Whenever I hear his songs, it feels like he's still here, she said through her reflections. Emmylou Harris reminds us that authenticity, kindness, and true artistry endure long after the final note fades.